Open Minds, we live. We live. We live. It's another episode, Open Minds. Welcome, everybody. If you're new to the platform, I want y'all to like and share this video today before I introduce my guests. I want y'all to like and share this video. That's very important. Um, we hope somebody gets some type of good information from this today. I titled the show. What we titled the show? We titled the show Men versus Women Society. We're gonna be talking about relationships. 2024. We finna open up this new year. And I wanna see what's going on, man. It's good advice for people that's, single. Good advice for people that's in a relationship. But without further ado, I'm gonna introduce my guest, Cola. Cola, how you doing today? Tell them a
Hey,
little something about yourself.
what up, though? My name is Cola, originally from Detroit, Michigan, born and raised. Um, I am a student of the intellect, I would say. So these conversation is very intriguing for me. You know what I mean? I like feedback between men and women, so we can understand each other a little bit more. Also, I rap, I sing, I songwrite. I'm working on an album as we speak, so look forward to that in the upcoming year, 2024. I'll be dropping my first debuted album. I do have a mixtape out right now, but the first album from me would be out next year. Promise. That's a promise.
Okay. Okay, let's get into the show now. Relationships, man. We finna enter a new year, and I just wanted to do this show. You know what I'm saying, to see what do people want these days. Like, you know what I'm saying. It's a very different time nowadays. You know what I'm saying. We ain't like the old days no more. It's people different, the culture different. You know what I'm saying. So
Yeah, it's a
it's
lot.
hard to it's hard. People change, man. Men will change, women will change. And I just want to get a female, you know what I'm saying, aspect on things. And use me as a male aspect on things. But we're just gonna jump off into it. I got some questions. So how important you think trust is today in relationships?
Oh man, trust is way more important than anything in a relationship. That's number one for me. And that's any relationship, not just romantically. I mean, you got to trust your friend, you got to trust your brother, you got to trust your sister, you got to trust your neighbor, you got to trust your children. So to me, trust is the foundation. If you can't trust someone, then you don't need them in your space. If I can't trust you, I don't need you around me because I don't know what you're doing behind my back. You know what I'm saying? I turn my back, I can't trust you. Then that means I'm worried about what your intentions is at all times. So trust to me is the number one factor for any relationship, specifically relationships, romantically relationships, but I think we can go deeper than that. You know what I mean? This is why I'm gonna put a little bit of my information out here. Sometimes I have to use myself as an example. This is why, as you see me right now, I'm by myself. 95% of the time, I'm by myself. If I'm not, I'm with my son. Because a lot of people I can't trust. I just can't. Females specifically. When it comes to, I know y'all hear this all the time, man. Women don't have female friends, and that's why. Because a lot of women are not trustworthy when it comes to other women. But, not to get all over the place. If I can't trust you, I don't need you around me, baby.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
I think the same thing. I think trust is 100% the foundation of the relationship, man. If you build everything around that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's like the most important thing. If you can't trust that person, you might as well don't even be with them. Like, that's number one with me.
That's a fact. That's where we agree. We agree on that. Okay. If I can't trust you, I can't love you. Because I feel like if you don't trust a person, you don't love a person all the way. The love is not gonna grow if y'all not really trusting each other. Like, how can I love you if I can't believe nothing you saying? That's not love. That's not unconditional love. That's not trust. When you love somebody, you're trusting them with your heart. You're trusting them not to hurt you. You're trusting them to have your best interest. That's the beginning of even trying to love. I can't open up to somebody I can't trust. So yeah, that's definitely the foundation for sure.
What you think about quality time? As far as like quality time, how important is quality time nowadays in a relationship? Your partner might be busy. You know what I'm saying? He might have a career. Female might have a career. How important is it to make time for each other?
Um, that's a big one, and I've been hearing that a lot lately. Time is the number one asset of life. Period. It trumps your house. It trumps your cars. It trumps your jewelry, your bank account, whatever it is, your 401k. Time is the only thing that you cannot get back. You lose your house in a foreclosure, you can get another house. You know, if you lose your job, you can go get another job that same day. But you cannot get time back. So I think that time is the most valuable asset that we have as people. And we don't use it to our benefit. We don't. We do a lot of things in vain when it comes to time. But I don't like to rush. I'm trying to learn my patience. So to answer your question, quality time is very, it's big because that's how you really get to know a person is by spending time with them, being around them. I mean, yeah, the phone is okay, but actually being face to face and human, tangible connections and interactions is what's really gonna tell you all you need to know about a person. So quality time is up there as far as one of the highest things that you can get from a person.
I agree. I agree. I agree. I think that's very important, man. Y'all should make at least, you know what I'm saying, a couple hours out the day. I don't care if y'all finish out the day together or if y'all can't do that, then make lunch, brunch, something, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta have that 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 time together, man, to get to know each other. Um First
So let me ask you this before you go on to another topic. So how do you feel about long distance relationships?
long distance.
Mhm.
I think that's very possible. I think that's very possible, you know what I'm saying? I don't
But
think
what if you can't see each other like you said, like taking some time out of that day, 2 hours out the day for lunch or brunch? What if y'all can't do that if y'all long distance?
I mean, it don't matter because people be in the army. I'm thinking of like army relationships and like truckers, you know what I'm saying? I have to be on the road, you know what I'm saying? Like your career might you know what I'm saying, have you travel or whatever and you gotta I mean y'all just gotta deal with that. If y'all like each other enough, if y'all in love with each other enough, I think y'all can deal with that. I think a person can be in a relationship and see each other like 3 times out the year. It just depends on how much y'all love each other and what y'all doing.
3 times out of the year.
Yeah, y'all might. I mean, you might have an extensive career. Somebody else might have an extensive career. Y'all might
Oh,
only can make time for each other 3 times out the year.
okay.
You might be working the White House or something. You know what I'm saying? You was the
But three
president
times?
assistant.
That's a relationship though? Like 3 times? I don't know.
Some people have them type of relationships. I think it's possible.
You right. It ain't for me.
People have jail relationships. You know what I'm saying? I know women that's really faithful to their men that's been locked up. I don't know how long. Like that's one of my questions too. Like how long can a person go without a person like that in that type of situation? But you
Man, why would you even want her to wait? Is the real question. Why would you want her to wait?
like see, that's why I was gonna ask you that question. Like how long should a person wait?
You shouldn't.
I
Ain't
think
no such thing as waiting. Now we talking about time is the most valuable asset on the planet. You want me to wait for you to get out of jail and you in there for 15 years, my buddy? That's insanity. That's
it's
insane.
too long. 15 years is too long. To
So
me,
how long
15
he?
years is.
What does his
I think a
sit-
woman could. I think a woman could wait. I mean, I think anybody could wait. A man or a woman could wait 2 to 5 years.
2 to 5 years? My ass? Hell no. Cause you look. Let me tell you like this. It depends on the stipulations. Maybe if you're married. If somebody is married, um, then I'm gonna wait on my husband. because for whatever reason he in jail. I know something about it, and if I don't, then that may deter me from not to wait. But let's just say that I've been with this man for 10 years and he got caught up with something, and now he in jail. He got to be there for 2 to 5 years. For one, 2 years is easy for me. I don't even participate in certain activities if I don't have nobody that I can take serious anyway. So 2 years, that's easy. Now you talking about something past that. Now on top of that, let's say we have children. So now I'm not only waiting, I have to actually, the children are actually waiting, and we're not getting no type of financial support from you. See, a lot
It's
of,
different situations though. You can't you just putting yourself you just putting that in one situation. What if the person was rich? What if you was Kodak Black? You know what I'm saying? What
see,
if you
I was
was
just
this,
about
that,
to
and the
say
third?
that. I was just about to say that. Now, if you rich, that's just like, let's take a Gucci man and his girl, for instance. She took that money that he had and flipped it. How much was it? I
Um,
forgot. I forgot how much it was. But basically, she took what he had. Most of these men ain't going to jail leaving their women with nothing. So they out here struggling. We not talking about no rich people. We talking about the average person who got to work a 9 to 5 just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's very selfish for anybody, man or woman, to say, wait, if I was going to jail or prison, and I know men typically need sex, I'm gonna tell them like, hey, just don't come back with no diseases and don't come back with no babies. And when I get out of home, when I get out of jail and I get home, just be ready for me. If you can't be loyal that way, then I don't know what to tell you. Cause ain't no such thing as waiting. You don't put your life on hold for somebody like that. Nah.
on our somebody in the chat said 10 mil. They did 10 mil. She flipped $10 million for him while he was
That's
locked up.
what it was. Yeah. That's exactly what it was. She
Yeah.
took 10 mil and made it into something way bigger than that.
Can you see the comments when I post them right here?
I see it. Jay Kuze,
Yeah.
or yeah,
Yeah.
I see it.
Um. Yeah. Like I say, 2 to 5. Like, you know what I'm saying. That's all I ask a motherfucker to wait on me for. And I gotta have something going. Like if I had something going, we got a future. I got something going. Like whoop whoop. I can take care of the family while I'm gone. Then I ask you to wait. But if not, then you know what I'm saying. Then I'll
I
be
ain't
like,
waiting on no boyfriend. We too old. Maybe when I was younger. I was 16, 17, 18. Nigga, by the time you get home from prison, I'm menopause done started. The gray hairs, motherfucking old age that creeped in. I'm not waiting. And you shouldn't want me to wait. If you love me, don't ask me to wait. Tell me the same thing I'm going to tell you. Don't bring back no babies and don't bring back no diseases. Oh, he said that they turned 3 million into 10 million. She turned 3 into 10. But look when he left her. He left her $3 million. Nigga, if you leave me $3 million, I'm gonna wait on you too. Like I ain't got nothing else to do.
so
I'm
money,
rich
money.
already.
So money
Huh?
cares. Money matters a lot, huh? How
I'm
much?
rich.
Let's take it to that. How important is financials?
It's very important.
I know
It's
it's
very
important.
important. It's money does. If that was the case, I would have married a rich guy by now. So in my case, I'm speaking to me specifically. A lot of women are gold diggers. But let's say if a man leaves me $3 million and tell me to wait on him, Gucci Man was in jail for what? He was in prison for what, 5 years? Jay
Uh,
Kuze, I know you know. You got all the answers to this. So, but he
yeah,
was in jail for 5 years, I think. So 3 million in 5 years, that's an even bid. I think a woman can get away with that. But if you're not leaving me with nothing, I gotta work, I gotta struggle. You don't think that it's other men that's coming in my life that want to help me, that want to do these things and stuff like that? Nah, come on, let's just be realistic. Money is it's not everything, but it's a lot. We gotta live.
yeah, yeah. So what if you like believe? What if a person got dreams? They ain't got money, but they got dreams. Like for instance, I don't know her name, but the girl from Sister Sister, she took the dude.
Come on,
He was broke.
Tia Mori. Tia
Yeah,
Mori.
he was broke. They was on the. He was at the bus stop when she met him. She turned him into a whole actor star. You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah.
helped him. He
Talking
had
about
a
the black
dream.
guy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't they get a divorce or something and now they back together?
Yep.
So that's okay. So look, She took one step into the dating pool and ran her ass back to her husband. She said, "Hell no!" Like, come on. It's so disgusting out here. Like, I mean, my thing is, I'm not
I
in a
mean, would
hurry.
you build a man? Would you build a man from nothing and just leave him?
If I felt like he was for me, yeah, why not?
Talk
Come on
about
now.
and leave him because she left.
She back too though, but I
What?
don't know why she. I don't know why. I don't know the ins and outs of their relationship. Do you know why she left?
Jay Kozak say, he didn't like Hollywood.
So you gonna leave him? Nah, it's got to be deeper than
He
that.
ain't like the career. He ain't like to be an actor. I guess he ain't
He
like it.
didn't. But you don't leave your husband for that. That's not a reason to leave your husband. Oh, you don't want to be Hollywood? I'm gonna go. Like that.
That's
It's
probably the
different.
reason. That's probably the reason why she came back then.
No, she came back because she said she went on a date. She went on a few dates and she realized how shitty these men are out here, and she realized how good she probably had it at home. So you don't know what you got until you ain't got it no more. Then that's when you start appreciating everything that you took for granted. I if anybody who's married watching this, or even in a serious relationship on the brink of marriage, I
We got one viewer right now, Jay Kozak.
this is actually from. I mean, they might watch it back, so I'm
Yeah.
still gonna say it. If y'all are in a serious relationship or if y'all are married, I encourage you to make it work because it's sickening out here. And I'm still not in a hurry to be married because even when you marry, you're gonna have problems. But when you find your person, that is when that's half the battle. Just finding the person. I mean, I can marry somebody tomorrow if I want to, but then I'll just be doing that because I want to be married. I want to marry my person. Vice versa. I want to be his person. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all got that going on, try to make it work. Now, if you can't make it work, then it is what it is. Deuces, baby. But because everything ain't gonna be peaches and cream. And then when you marry people, hey, they grow apart.
Yeah. Yeah. You right about that. What about how important is first impressions?
Ooh, that's a good one.
How
That's a good
important is
one.
first impressions to people
That's
nowadays?
everything. That's everything to me. That's everything because a lot of people say that first impressions are your representative, like the person that you putting on a fake face for whoever it is you dating, and then that representative usually the mask comes off within like 2 to 3 weeks or a month or so in a relationship. Um, First impression shows me everything. So I'm gonna tell you what I look for when I date and when it comes to a man. The first thing I look for, let's say the first date, I see if he's a gentleman. You know what I mean? Does he open up doors? Is he polite to people in a restaurant? Is he respectful? Is he not only respectful to others but respectful to me? Like at the end of the night, he ain't grabbed my ass. You know what I mean? Like I literally stopped talking to a millionaire um, because he grabbed my ass at the end of the night. And y'all probably know who he is. He played for the Detroit Lions. His name was Joy Bell.
you
You
gonna
know who
put
that
my
is?
you gonna put my man out here like that?
Oh, I mean, why not? I mean, this happened years ago. This was years ago. I was younger. You know what I mean? Everything. This was before. This is when he got right signed. He had just graduated from Wayne State and he got signed to the Detroit Lions. $1 million man, $1 million contract. And I never talked to him a day in my life again. And a lot of people, I got a lot of backlash from that. Like a lot of women was like, "Oh my God, you stupid! All he did was touch your ass. Like that man is he a millionaire. Why would you let that go?" I mean, my aunties, my friends, any woman you could think of told me I was stupid for doing that. But I didn't think I was stupid because that was my self respect. That was my self worth. And I felt like he thought because he was Joy Bell, he could get away with that and nobody would care. Everybody thought that you know what I'm saying? He could have had anybody in the club. We was at a club downtown Detroit. He could have had any woman. He wanted to talk to me. He came up, talked to me. My homegirl put me on because they used to go to Wayne State together. We spent the whole night together just having the fun, having a ball, enjoying his his little achievement is he about to get drafted to the not NBA but NFL, and he fucked up, had too much to drink at the end of the night, thought he was feeling himself. You know what I'm saying? Same, Saria. Who is this?
Keep going with the show.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so when he grabbed my ass, I was just like, bro, why you do that? He was like, I ain't do it. I ain't do it. He lied for about 30 minutes. And then I just was like, I don't want to talk to you no more. The very next day, he was blowing my phone up, texting me or whatever, calling me like, hey, man, I want you to come to my draft party. And, oh, man, I want you to do this and that. And I just never respond. I still got the messages, too. If I was to look them up, I probably still got them on Facebook somewhere. But everybody was like, man, you dumb as hell. That man rich, da-da-da-da-da, this, you do. I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. But he thought I was like every other female in that club. And if he had grabbed anybody else's ass or something like that, they would have left and went home with him, had sex with him, and did whatever the hell they wanted to do, right? That when I told him I didn't like that, and when I stopped talking to him, that made him want me even more. Cause he seen that I wasn't like the average gold digger. Like, oh damn, she don't care who I am. She don't care that I just got a $1 million contract and I'm about to be on TV and playing for the Detroit. I didn't give a fuck. But anyway, let's wheel it back in. So, first impressions is basically how you represent me when I'm with you and how you protect me when I'm with you. And of course, how you dress and how you talk and your etiquette and stuff like that too. But yeah, first impressions is deep.
I think people just go first impressions nowadays. They don't really go too much farther than that because it's like clickbait nowadays. It's like we steady strolling, people steady strolling and steady looking. This internet got the shit so fast that people just they see something good looking and it can be terrible as hell, but they, you know what I'm saying, they just go off the top.
Yep.
I think the world sped up and got us like that on that type. You know what I'm saying? As far as that,
Man, I don't know
people
what
don't
to
take
tell
their
you. Like,
time no more.
that's the problem. That's it right there. You just said it. Open minds. You just said it. Nobody is taking their time no more. You know why? Because everybody jumping into bed. Let's just be honest. We don't even get to know each other until after sometimes the relationship is we knee deep in. You see somebody that you sexually attracted to, and y'all just instantly want to be with each other because y'all sexually attracted to each other. And then y'all end up having sex, and y'all don't even know each other. I'm so glad I never really operated like that, and I get backlash for being that type of person these days. But I don't care because at the end of the day, when I go to sleep, I can look Saria and whoever said my name, like y'all know my real name, but I can look Saria in the mirror at
I
the
got to
end.
be one of your fans, somebody that know you. You got a
Oh,
viewer,
okay.
somebody that knows one of your followers.
Somebody, yeah, somebody know me because don't know. Not too many people know me by Saria. Everybody know me by Cola, but I am, both. But at the end of the day, you gotta do what you are comfortable with. You can look yourself in the mirror at the end of the day. Then I feel like you good. Like somebody had told me this. I was having a conversation with a guy like last week sometime, and he was like, it's so many people who are rich right now. But how they became rich is because they sold a part of their soul.
Mm.
They sold their soul. He said they're in a mansion right now, but they ain't even alive. He said they are the walking dead. And it snapped to me because I'm like, damn, you're right. All of these people on social media, mostly women out here selling their souls, they vaginas for attention and for likes and OnlyFans and et cetera, et cetera. Them women is empty as hell when they close them damn doors. They ain't happy. They got all this money. When they step outside, they got all this attention. But they probably cry themselves to sleep every goddamn night. Because how did you get it, baby girl? How did you get it? And we don't see that side. We don't see it. He was like, they probably in the mansion right goddamn now, but I guarantee you they ain't. They just waiting to die.
So you saying,
And it,
for example, Pinky somewhere crying right now.
who is Pinky?
Pinky, the porn star, she
No,
retired.
she's somewhere getting fucked right now. That's probably what the fuck she doing. But
She
uh,
retired.
that's what I'm saying. That don't mean that. Retire my ass. I will
She
retire. How
retired.
much money?
Hey,
How much money she got?
she got her mantis. She got her millions and shit. So you saying she crying to sleep every night?
She she she
I
she
don't know
sold
if
her
she
soul.
married or not. I don't know. I don't know.
She sold her soul is what I'm saying. She sold her soul. Like if I could, maybe if I was that type, I'm just not that type of person. I was given the gift clearly that a lot of women pay for to be that type of woman, but mentally and physically and spiritually, I'm not her. It just don't align. Like everybody, like, oh, you, man. One day I'm gonna walk around with a camera on my hat, like a little one of them. I'm telling you, like it's so
No,
weird. Like,
no comment. They said she can't even feel dick anymore. She said it. She said it on the interview, Jay. That's messed up. So she miserable with all that
wow,
money, huh?
how you see what I'm saying? How you get to the point where you can't? Who? Hell no. Hell no. I don't even want to know what that fucking feel like. Like what?
That she can't even feel that shit no more. Damn.
I don't even know who she is, but I'm about to Google the hell out of her once we get off this damn
Yeah, you know when you
interview.
see the picture, you gonna know that's who everybody. That's who. That was the main thing when we was growing up. She
All
was
I know,
the main thing.
the main girl
It
who
was
we
her. Damn, who was the damn, I forget,
it
man.
was Castax, Castax,
I
and
don't know that.
you know who Castax is, in the Vixen, video Vixen,
Yeah.
you know who I'm talking about. The one who wrote a book on all of the Hollywood dudes and was telling everybody how Diddy was.
Oh, I thought her name was Superhead.
That's Superhead. That's what I'm thinking about. Superhead, Castax, and who else? Shit, Trina. Shoot, I don't know all of them like that. That's a different type of world. But yeah,
Moving on in the conversation. You ready for the next question?
let's
Everybody,
go.
I need y'all to like and share this content, man. Right here, we have a real good conversation talking about relationships in 2024. If y'all comment and y'all want to come in and say something, we might let y'all come in and say something. You can ask a question in the comment though. You're more than welcome to be a part of it. My coach, my my guest Cola today. We talking about relationships. My next question: do you think? Hold on, let me find a good one. Do you think it's safe to go with your first instinct when it comes to dating today? Like far as you get some women. I'm gonna give you an example. You get some women that be like, they see a dude and he can clear as day look like a robber, and you can be like, dog. You can might have a friend or something. You be like, dog, dirty. He be on some bullshit, and you just give him the benefit of the doubt until he do something wrong to you.
See, since I'm such a unicorn, I always go with the I'm gonna judge
Like,
you off who you is to me. Like I don't go off hearsay. I never judge somebody off of what somebody else say. Now, if I observe something is wrong with this man, then yeah, I'm gonna go with my gut feeling. But just because somebody else said it, sometimes that actually is beneficial. You should listen to what other people tell you sometimes. But sometimes people be hating, so it's kind of hard to determine which one it is. If they hating or if they telling you the
yeah,
truth.
that's
That's a
what I was trying to say. Like somebody just be like, they
oh,
tell you about they tell you about the dude, and then you be like, no, I think I'm gonna trust him until he do something wrong to me, and then he end up doing something foul to you.
it depends on who the person is who told me. Cause then it depends. Like if I trust this person, then I'm a rock with what they tell me. Okay, so I gotta give y'all another story. Damn, these questions is really bringing back how much
Sometime in the
somebody.
show, sometimes don't think I clicked out. I'm gonna bring you to the forefront so you can be seen a little bit more. Go ahead with your story.
Okay, so I had met this guy. Um, we started talking for a while, whatever. Cool. He didn't seem like he was weird or nothing like that. Um, I can't tell you how long it was we was talking. I know we wasn't in a relationship and we hadn't had sex or anything. But he took me to a party over his people house. They was having like a little get together or something. And you know, as we was there, the aunties and whatever was like, you know, oh, she's nice, she's pretty or whatever. Woo woo. The uncles was looking at me like, damn, what the hell you doing with what you doing with him? Long story short, he had left me there at the house with his family while he went to a liquor store run. This is when I used to drink. I don't drink no more. But this is years ago, y'all. This actually how I got hit. I had got hit by a car in 2013. So this is back in 2013. Um, when he went to the store, his uncle came up to me and said, "Oh man, you gotta leave my nephew alone." I said, "What?" He was like, "No, you too pretty for him. You can't talk to him." And I'm looking at it as this man is hating on me. Like, I mean, hating on him. I'm like, "Why would you tell me something like?" He was like, "You too pretty for nephew. You got to get away from nephew." I said, "Man, what the hell is going on?" Anyway, so let's fast forward what's really going on. Come to find out, the guy was abusive. Like, he used to beat up his ex girlfriend, and he was real crazy and just real psycho. I didn't know that. Like, he would literally he would beat up his girl for no reason. He'd just come out of nowhere and just smack her for no reason. Like, he was them type of guys or whatever. And I didn't know that was his uncle because his uncle didn't say that. He ain't come out and tell me like, "Hey, nephew, abusive. You too pretty. You too attractive. He gonna put his hands on you." He just was making it seem like, "Oh, you gotta get away. Come to me," type thing. "Oh, you too pretty for him. Come mess with aunt," type thing. So when I actually found out what he was saying, when it all unraveled or whatever, I was like, "Oh, that's what his uncle was talking about. He was trying to tell me the man was crazy." So ever since then, I started taking what family members say about other family members to me. So like I said, it depends on who you are. If like your brother or somebody come and tell me, "Hey man," like, people be hating, but they be looking out for you at the same time sometimes. You feel me? Like, they could be hating on you, but they could be looking out on me for me. You feel me? So yeah, whoever it comes, like, if it's like a female who be hating and she just wants your man or whatever, and she coming to tell you like, "Oh yeah, he used to do this back in the day," and this, that, and the third, then of course that might just go in one ear and out of the other. But when somebody tell me something that's beneficial to me, I'm definitely gonna take it into consideration.
Okay. Some people don't.
I didn't until that day. Oh my God! Till that day, I didn't. You know, you go through things in life to make you see things in a different way. So that's what happened.
Well, how long should you wait today nowadays before you decide to be with somebody? Decide to make that step into a relationship.
Man,
How
I
long
don't even.
in 2024 do you think it takes to get to know somebody for real?
Your whole life. Your whole life, because you're gonna continue to grow and you're gonna continue to change. You never stop getting to know each other. I'm gonna tell you what it is that I want, what I'm looking for. I want a best friend vibe. I want one of them homie lover friend vibes. Like, I want to be your best friend. I want to be your woman. I want to be your chef. I want to be your masseuse. I want to be your therapist. I want to be your teacher. I want to be your confidant. I want to be whatever it is that I can be. This sounds like a damn. I want to be the one you love, baby. I gotta be the one. But on the real tip, it's like that's the type of vibe I'm looking for, and that's so foreign. It's hard to find a glove, a random glove that fits your hand perfect. That's all it is when you looking for a relationship. Like, you finding that glove that fits you perfect. And I'm willing to never settle and never get married until I find that, because I'm one of the people that really still want real love. I want true love. I want that Titanic love. I want that Notebook love. You know what I'm saying?
Titanic,
I want that
Titanic,
set it off.
they got to know each other pretty quick, you know.
And that's what I'm saying. I want that. Time. You don't put a time limit on it. There's no such thing. When you find your soulmate and you find your twin flame, ain't no time limit on that.
So y'all automatically go there. Y'all go together from as soon as y'all meet each other.
You, spiritually, you meet. You gonna know it's like this. You don't just say, "Hey, we're together," but you gonna feel like you together. You feel me? Like
Mm,
you not gonna verbally say it, but that feel it's gonna feel like home. It's gonna feel like you at home. And
right.
that's why I'm trying to feel like I'm at home, baby. I wanna, snuggle and I wanna be cuddled up. I wanna be loved the right way. I've been loved. I've been loved, but I've been loved the wrong motherfucking way. Shit.
Okay, okay, okay. Man, y'all check Cole out. I'm gonna leave her links in the description, man. Y'all go check her music out on her YouTube.
Thank you. Thank you all for tuning in. It has
He
been a
got he got
pleasure.
he got some hot music and stuff. Give him tell him your information again, your Instagram.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Cola. That's Cola with a K, KOLAMUZIC. And you can follow my YouTube channel. Just hit subscribe. Check out some of my videos I got a mixtape out on all platforms. You can check that out as well. We're gonna have more content coming from y'all. And it's about to be a good year. I'm excited for 2024. Open minds. It's been a pleasure, and I thank you for having me on your platform. And I look forward to doing more business with you in the future.
Okay, but I got one more question though before we leave off here. This is an important question.
All
Uh,
right.
is social media important today in relationships?
Yes. Yes,
How
very
important
much.
is social media in relationships?
Oh man, I gotta crack my back off that one. Social media is it's reality now. It's a part of life. So I really despise when people say, "Oh, it's just Facebook or it's just social media. Don't ask me nothing about it." How you? Where they do that at? You mean to tell me Facebook is Pluto and we on two different damn planets at this point? Like, no, I should be able to come to you, talk to you about Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or whatever it is, and it should be reciprocated. Like it should be an answer. Like
So is
I
you
can't.
really like is people really in relationships nowadays? Like if they not friends on social media or and stuff like that, like
You
some
can.
people in relationships and they not friends on social media. Do you think that's possible? Do you think that's trust? Do you think that's what you
I
think
think
that?
that I think that you can be in a relationship without being friends on social media, but I think at some point you're going to want to become friends. Excuse me, because that means that you're leaving your partner out of something that's a part of your life. If you're gonna take me to church with you, why you can't take me to your social media? If you're gonna take me out on a date, why I can't be your friend on your social media? Why is that stopping us from being friends? So if you taking anybody serious, then you're gonna be friends on social media at some point. Now, I will say, in the beginning, it may not be good to become friends on social media.
In the
It,
beginning, why you
in the
say that?
beginning,
Why you
because
say that?
if you don't know a person, social media can give you a false perspective of who they are.
Mm.
Um, you might be reading a post. They might just be talking about any random thing, and you might take offense to it because you think that they talking about you. You know what I'm saying? But once you get to know your person, y'all be past all of that. So that's why I say in the beginning, don't follow me. I don't want you to, baby. Because you're going to have a whole different perspective of who you think I am than, I mean, I'm the same person on and off of the internet, but you're not going to see that because you don't know me. So you're going to be going off of, oh, well, she posted this on social media. But anything that I say and I post on social media, best to believe I'm doing that offside of the camera or the platform.
Okay, okay. We got some questions in the audience. Would you give up your phone?
What would you give up? Would you? What do you mean? That you got to be more specific with that question.
I think he mean I'm gonna put something to his question like if your spouse wanted to see your phone, would you give it up?
Yeah, my spouse can answer my phone. I don't give a damn. I don't have nothing to hide. But he has to be able to do the same thing. I gotta be able. If your phone rings, I need to be able to be able. If you in the shower, hey, oh he in the shower. I'm gonna tell him to call you back, Auntie. All right, bye. We supposed to have that type of relationship. That goes back to your very first question. How important is trust? Don't nobody trust each other, man. I'm cut from the old school cloth, baby. I don't fit in with these new this new generation of how they go about things. We should be able to look. We should have each other passwords. Cause what if you die? Now, what if you die? How am I gonna get the stuff that I need to know to get in your? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is really going on? I should be able. You gotta trust me like you trust yourself. Period. Vice versa. I gotta trust you like I trust myself.
When y'all do to establish that y'all want to be in a relationship and y'all gonna be together, how important is it to put that out there to the world on social media?
Eh, that's a situational shit thing. It really depends on who the couple is. I don't think that's really important because I probably never put another relationship up on social media until I'm married. So if we ain't married, you just everybody off of social media gonna know who you is, but everybody on social media probably will never know you because
So
I'm
what if
not looking like you.
type of way? What if the other person feels some type of way about that? Like
He can
people
post
thinking
me.
people thinking hop in your DMs that you know what I'm saying all the time because you can put a nice picture and you don't never post a picture with him or your relationship status stay single, but you in a relationship. So that's why I'm saying like how important is social media these days because it's like half your life. You know what I'm saying? Like social media is like real important these days. So when y'all do establish to be in a relationship, do you supposed to put it out there even if you don't post that person on there?
Yeah, yes, of course. Come on now, of course. You supposed to change your relationship status. You could change your relationship status to in a relationship. That don't mean you got to know who I'm in a relationship with. That ain't none of y'all goddamn business who I'm in
Right.
a
So you
relationship
so
with.
you establishing that should be done. That's
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's
yeah. Cause that mean I got something to hide. If I'm telling you I ain't changing nothing and all of this, then I'm hiding something. I'm hiding something, or you hiding something. That's crazy. We might as well just not even be together.
what you think about the people that post they boo with the emoji pictures, blocking they.
Hey, what's funny is I got a girl, a homegirl from Detroit. I never met her, but she cool as hell. She my friend on Facebook, and she was one of the first people who did that, and was like, basically, she not showing who her boyfriend is. And I was like, you know what, sis, that's dope. I like that idea because after my last relationship, I felt like I never want to show another dude on my Facebook either. So I did that. I had posted a picture of me on a date, and I put the little cowboy emoji over his head, and everybody was like, oh, hey, yo, cowboy this, cowboy that. And I was like, that's all y'all gonna know is cowboy. Like, y'all not gonna know who this person is, because guess what? Look, we ain't together now. So that's just looking, it just make you look foolish when you keep posting people that you dating on your damn Facebook platform and y'all ain't married. You know what I mean? So I rock with that. I used to be against that because I thought it was stupid. Because I'm like, that's just dumb as hell. Just don't post the person.
Shit around the other way. With the dude do that to a girl, how would you feel?
It's the same. I mean, he don't want her to be seen. But men don't do that. Y'all don't do that.
I'm
I've
just
never
saying
seen.
what if a man did.
I'm saying, I mean, do y'all do that?
I never did.
I've never seen a man do that. That's funny. He better
I'm
not do
a
it with,
post. I'm a post.
huh?
I said if I'm a post you, I'm a post.
Yeah. I
You
ain't posting nobody though. That's the thing. I'm straight. I'm good on that type. I'm good on that type of time. And that shit was crazy. I got it. Man, my ex, literally, I posted him. He was getting his haircut. He had waves or whatever. And I posted the video, and I was like, wave check. All the dudes who fuck with me, they happy that I'm in a relationship, so they on the video like, oh, wave check. So they start posting they the waves on my video like wave check, like showing love. Man, this man called me talking about something. what is the niggas doing trying to compete with me on your video and all of this? I said, Lord, is that's what you see it as? I'm like, no, dummy, they giving you your homage. Like, you supposed to be happy. Like, I never do that. Well, I was with an insecure person, but when I tell you
think
social media,
I think social media is a gift and a curse, man. At both, man. It could be a gift. It could be everything to a relationship if y'all both into it and y'all both got good chemistry on it. But it could be total disaster too if
yeah,
the other
that's
person is feeling it and you into it and the other person, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. It got to be
Social
equally
media
so.
complicates things, so it's definitely like a big issue in relationships nowadays.
It is because 9 times out of 10, one person ain't feeling the same way the other person is when it comes to posting and sharing information and all that extra stuff. I don't know. I just ain't getting into it no more. You ain't gotta worry about me. I want to post somebody now, but I ain't. You know what I'm
A
saying? Like
person,
I'm
a person can act a certain way and post a totally different way, and that'd be a lot of arguments started too with relationships too. Like, man, what's that post? Like, I see.
I was just having a conversation about this, where somebody said that you can post whatever you want on social media, but that don't mean that's who you is. And I'm like, that don't that make you fake? If you not posting the real you on social media, ain't that fake? Cause why would you want to be two different people? On the internet you this way, off the internet you that way. I don't get it.
What about the relationships nowadays where social media infiltrated the relationship so badly that these people can beef in the same house and not talk to each other, but they beef on social media? Like, have you ever seen people like that?
Hell no. You mean to tell me you talking about blocked on social media like they got each other blocked?
No, like no, they be in the same house cussing each other out on social media, but not in person.
Hell no, I ain't seen no shit. Like, I would tell both of them to get some help. Like, what? Who does that? No, you seen that?
I know a lot of people like that, man. Then
Oh
you
Lord.
go over their crib and they just be chilling like ain't that, but on social media it's war. Like, god damn, y'all tripping.
Hell no, I ain't seen that one. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah. All right, y'all, man. What you think toxicity is today? Toxicity. Like, what's your first what's the first steps to you seeing red flags out of dude?
Oh man, that's a real broad question. But I'm gonna say the first time he lied to me, or I catch him in a small lie. I'm big on the truth, so I'm not one of them girls you gotta lie to. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep it 100. The moment you lie to me, that's a red flag. Um,
So you say a dude should be honest from day one.
Out the gate, baby, out the gate, hit the ground running. Honesty, yes. That's all I want. That's all I need. That's all I'm gonna ask for, and that's all I'm gonna give you. Because why would we build any type of communication on lies? Let me be. You never know what I want to deal with. You never know where I'm at in my life to the point where your truth might be okay with me. All right, that's what you. Okay, cool. I'm with it. Or you know what? Let's not waste each other's time. You go your way, I'll go mine. Either way it go, give me that respect. You feel me? And I think that's a lot of guys just lie because they want their cake and eat it too. And if you respected me, then you wouldn't feel like that. You would give me the option to do whatever it is I'm gonna do.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, that's a major red flag. Another red flag is being touchy feely too soon. Don't touch me out of place. Don't grab my ass. Don't grab my boobs. Don't do anything to sexually provoke me if we ain't made it to the bedroom yet. Like slapping me on my ass. You shouldn't be doing that unless we already had sex. Who told you you have that ability to do that? That's not your. That's that you. I'm not your woman. If I let any guy do that, that means any man who think I got a nice ass can come smack me up on my ass, and that's it's cool for everybody to do it.
I
Why?
think
Why?
I think the culture like got people moving just too fast. The music and things like that.
Man, I don't know why men feel entitled. Men feel entitled when it comes to a woman's body. You know how many times I had to cuss? I even had to cuss a woman out for grabbing my ass one time in the strip club. I said, "Bitch, what's wrong with you? Like, just because you're a woman, don't mean it's okay. Like, it's still my body. What the hell did y'all don't get about that? Your body is yours, mine is mine. Don't touch me unless I give you permission to touch me." She thought it was cute. I had another woman who did that. Me and her we friends now, but she was about
They
to get all
say
her.
they say everybody got the alpha complex.
That's exactly what it is. Oh, okay.
Men
I
and
got a question. I got a question for you, Jay. Do you feel like women are alpha? Do you feel like women can be alpha?
I think it's a problem in both situations with that.
What you mean?
Too many alpha females and it's too many alpha dudes.
Okay, so you answered my question. You do feel like I was talking to somebody not too long ago. They said they don't think that women can be alpha, and I'm like, what? Why you say that? Why you
This
feel
person
like that?
this person know you because they say you definitely won.
But look. I gotta find out who this person is.
Yeah, you want to come on the show, bro?
Listen. An alpha person only means the leader of their pack. I think people don't know what the alpha means. Alpha does not mean that I'm the man. Alpha just means that I am the leader of other women. Like out of my pack, I've always been the pack leader. An alpha man out of his pack, he's gonna be the leader, the ring leader. That's alpha. That's what it means. So when men hear that, they get intimidated and they automatically be like, "Oh, you alpha? You too manly for me." No, baby, what the hell is you talking about? I'm not saying that I want to be a man. I'm not saying that I'm masculine. I'm telling you, this isn't that's supposed to be in certain situations. Right. So people just got the whole idea of what an alpha is. Alpha is somebody who have their own thoughts, who's very strong in their own will. Um, Power. A person that can walk into the room and demand attention without saying anything. That's alpha energy. Beta energy. Let me tell y'all, this is how I know I'm alpha. I don't want to be alpha. This is who I am. I can go somewhere and try to be incognito, and everybody's still gonna pay attention to me because of my aura and the energy that I bring with me. I literally tried to go to work when I started a new job and not talk to nobody at the damn job, and everybody still came and just it's like they was gravitating toward me or something.
Hmm.
But a beta female, she can come to work every day and nobody even say nothing to her. Don't even pay attention to her, and she's good. It's like the women that, cause I don't be liking all that goddamn attention sometimes. I be wanting to be like, damn, oh shit, they saw me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those situations with me, man. But I'm just learning. I gotta learn how to navigate the type of attention that I'm getting, and I'm still gonna do that. I'm about to give me one of those little spy pens. I'm gonna put
Hmm.
it right here next to my hat, and I'm gonna record the interactions I have with people on a daily, so y'all can see the inside of what I really be going through.
Jay, hit that link if you want to come in, bro.
You can have 3 people on the live right now.
I can have 10 people.
Oh man, that's dope.
Um, we're gonna be on here like 5 more minutes. If somebody
We've
got
been
a
on
question.
here for an hour, man. An hour.
Somebody got a question, they can come in. They want a question. My guest. We doing invites right now.
I'm questioned out. It's time for me to go home. I gotta.
All right, y'all, man. We'll see y'all another time.
It's
Thank
been
y'all
fun
for
though.
watching. Oh, he in the thing. You don't want to question. You don't want to see who your fan is.
Who in the who?
You don't want to see who Jay is.
Oh, he about to come live? That's what you saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's Jay. What's up, Jay? Welcome to the show, bro.
What up?
Oh my God. Oh hell no, man! What? I
I
should have known.
knew
I
she
should
was
have known.
good.
Hey, bro, like, and subscribe to the content, bro.
I am. I sure will. I was just surprised when I seen the notification popped up. But
Mm.
yeah, that's what's
What's
up.
up though? How you been?
Chilling. You been all right?
Yeah, I've been cool. Can't complain.
That's what's up.
Where you at? You still in Detroit?
Yes, ma'am. I sure am.
Okay.
You got a question, bro?
Yeah. Now y'all was saying up there, I was talking about the fun. I mean, she's still the same. You know what I'm saying? That was just funny. But the $1 million guy. So you still talk to that guy? What happened with that?
No, that was the last time I talked to him. After he grabbed my butt, I stopped talking to him.
That's crazy.
You know who that is? You know who Joy Bell is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. You know
The founder alert.
That's
the
wild though.
fondler. That was a long time ago though. But yeah, it was one of them situations. I be thinking back sometimes like, damn, did I overreact? Like, should I had to just let it go? But I could never get it out of my head, like, cause I
But
felt like he thought, hmm,
my question though to that was like, okay, he never after that he never tried to like say nothing again.
he
And then,
did.
so wait, that's what I'm saying. So after he tried to come back the second time, you still was like, no,
I stopped talking to him. I stopped. I cut him off completely.
okay,
And that's the part that I be thinking of. You know, I've regretted over the years sometimes. Like maybe I should have gave him another chance. He asked me to his draft party. He was begging me to come. Like, hey man, I'm sorry. Don't tear me a new asshole. Like he was really remorseful about it. But I just felt like he thought that because he was a millionaire or he was about to cut the check or however it was gonna go down. He knew where he was going into the NFL. That he didn't respect me enough as a woman. And I think that because I set those standards and boundaries with him, that's what made him want me even more.
I mean,
That's
of
what made
course,
him.
but I'm just saying, like, you got the second chance factor. Like, you think he gonna come back for a third with that kind of, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
it was just that I was turned off. It had nothing to do with him at that point.
Okay,
It was I was turned off.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
what's your mindset? Your mindset. I know that.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know we got history, so
Right. That's
what is
crazy.
it about 20 years?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, we telling our age at this point. I'm still 19, 21, you know.
You silly. Shit. I'm getting up there. So no, but I ain't had no kids though. So that's an accomplishment that you got over me.
Oh, you ain't got no kids?
Nope, nope, nope. Couldn't do that
Oh
one.
wow. I thought you would have a house full of kids by now.
Hell no, my sister got kids. I got a bunch of nephews.
Oh, okay.
Before we get off here, you wanna answer another question? Cause I got a list on arguments. We just finna get into arguments.
Arguments.
That's a good one.
Okay, wait, I got a room for two more questions. What about arguments?
Like arguments, like, well, what you think you should do? Like, if your woman mad, should you get mad and match the energy, or when she mad, should you be soft?
I
When
think he just what happened to him? He gone.
I guess he left.
I think his phone fell or something. He might have got out of here prematurely.
He can come back.
So
He can.
that question was for him.
It was for both of y'all. But we can
Oh,
end it right here, though, man. We can end it. This was a good episode, man. Good show, good
yeah. We
podcast.
had a surprise guest. But yeah, this was cool. I appreciate it. So I
Oh,
appreciate it.
he
You guys
back.
have a
He
good
back.
night. Oh Lord, God damn.
I'm finna mess with Jay for a minute, man. We finna go,
My
bro.
bad. I fucked up. I guess I hit back or something. I was like,
The arguments, bro. Bro. When your woman mad, should you be mad? Should you get mad back, or should you be soft?
now this is one thing I wanted to say because this y'all because it's funny that y'all talking about this podcast shit or whatever the fuck, right? The way I look at it is like I've been looking at all of these podcasts and shit with all of these women talking or whatever, and it's like now she gonna hate me for this. She gonna really this is where we're gonna have an argument.
Oh,
I feel like nowadays, like women talking too much. It's too much. It's too much of women trying to tell men what the fuck to do, and it's like like y'all should only be telling certain men that shit. Like it's a lot of beta men out here that's out here that need to be told what the fuck to do when they looking for a woman. Them all of them simp dudes that you be seeing on there, they be talking about some, yeah, well you got to do whatever for her and all that. Them the ones where women need to be telling them niggas what the fuck, like, yo, bro, you talking too much. Shut the fuck up. You sound like a simp. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where they need to be telling them niggas, like, yo, y'all sound like some bitch ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop doing that simp shit. That's where I feel like women need to be alphas. You know what I'm
Wait
saying?
a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Seriously, like y'all need
Well,
that's where y'all is it because it's too many of them cuck ass beta niggas, and that's where
beta
it's.
niggas is beta niggas is not what we have our problem with, honey.
I'm
It's, I'm
telling
gonna tell you why. You
welcome
know
to
why?
Open Minds.
Look, look. This is why we don't have problem with beta niggas because they're beta. They gonna do whatever we tell them to do. The problem is when women, alpha men and alpha women get together. Alpha man is supposed to be able to control his alpha woman without raising his voice, without putting his hands on her. An alpha man could look at me and I know to shut the fuck up. You see what I'm saying? That's the
you.
problem. We we having alpha men wanting to tell you to shut the fuck up, and then it's like, hold on, who you talking to? You know what I'm saying?
That okay, I get what you're saying. Like, it's a difference. To me, I feel like it's you got different levels of beta, you got different levels of alpha. So
Right.
the alphas, as far as levels of alpha. Now, what I would say as far as alphas, like, okay, you got those that the assholes, and then you got those that got the gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have those two regardless. So
Mhm.
basically, if you got to figure out which one you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? If you like, just like you say, when you said that you got to fuck with a guy that's a gentleman and things of that nature, however, but at the same time, do he give off alpha qualities? You feel me? So,
Mhm.
like, that's the guy that you need to be looking for. But if it's a guy that could, but sometimes it's guys that come off as gentlemen and they can still be asshole to like janitors and shit like that to the lower class people. You know what I'm saying? But they might be a
Right.
gentleman to higher class people. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
you might see them around certain people, and they might seem like they're real nice, but then when they get around other motherfuckers, they treat them like shit. So, um,
Right.
but like you say, it take time. You got to watch the situation. You know what I'm saying? Who you dealing with?
Right. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I just feel like it's hard to find someone who's gonna pretty much match you mentally. That's the hard part. Like it's attractive men and women around the world. Like you look at social media, you got asses for days. Men, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't really got to go to the strip club no more because you can just go on social media and
I don't
see it
like
for free.
BBLs, but I feel you.
You don't like what?
BBLs.
I mean, it don't have to be a BBL. It can be real. It can be real. It's still some real booties left on the market. You do know that, right? Like,
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying all of these, bro. I don't like them. Like them BBLs is just that shit is not it. Especially
yeah,
BBL that she got it.
I don't get it. But I guess I ain't supposed to get it. I was blessed in that department, so I don't have to really worry about. I don't have to really worry about that part. But I don't know. I guess I'm waiting for a unicorn. Because a lot of people say I'm never gonna get married because of the way I think and
No,
the
but
way I am.
the issue that I think nowadays is the standard of financials. So the question the question is how much, because everybody keeps saying, and I keep seeing this shit on all of these little TikToks and shit. And I keep seeing all of these crazy ass answers and shit from these little thought girls or whatever that they keep asking this question to. And they don't ask like a real woman. How much does a guy need to make in order to fuck with you? What would be your standard as far as like how much you think a guy has to make, or what does he has does what he doing does what he has as an occupation matter, or does it matter as far as how much he makes?
You asking me specifically or in general?
You both basically.
Oh, well, for me that never mattered. Until a guy told me that I should put that on my standard list. He was like, "You should incorporate how much you want your man to make." A man told me this.
All right.
Well, actually, two men told me this. And I was like, this is the same type of men who will tell you they only want you for your money, but then they tell a woman like me, "Oh, you need to put that on your list. Find you a bandit that pick a number and put that on your list." So I'll be like, that's why when y'all say men are simple and
What's the
y'all
number
know
though?
what y'all want, huh?
I said, what's
What's
the
the
number
number?
though?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't have one. I still don't have one. I don't have one because it'll be superficial for me to say, "Oh, my man has to make 100,000 a year." I'm looking for more than what a man makes. I mean, he ain't gonna be no bum, of course. Let's just be honest.
You got come on now. You got to put some kind of number on it. Like what?
I
Like okay,
can't. I
then
mean,
okay.
if y'all want me to,
No. Okay, cool. I want to say this. Since you can't put a number on it, I'm gonna say this. Does the occupation matter? So basically, can he be a
yes,
janitor, a bus driver?
no,
You know what I'm saying?
not with me. No,
So
no,
he
no,
ain't
no.
got no shot at all.
See,
No, I'm not talking to a man that's talking. If he work at Burger King or if he work at Taco Bell, he's not for me.
okay. So I got a question. So let's say, let's say it's the guy, right? Let's say it's a young guy. However, you know what I'm saying. He works at Sam's Club selling cell phones or however, right? He's one of those little cell phone reps or whatever. But he also has a side hustle, you know what I'm saying, as far as crypto. Okay. Now, now he only doing the cell phone job, so he got something on paper. But the crypto that he doing is bringing him in about 5,000 a month. Would you still fuck with him?
I'm gonna let you answer that question. If this man is bringing in $5,000 a month doing crypto,
So it depends. So I got a question. So let's say you got a dude that's a janitor then. Okay. So it don't matter what his occupation is as long as the money is good.
no, it matters to me.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So if
I'll
he's
be right back, y'all. I gotta grab my charger.
so let's say he a janitor, right?
hmm
But he makes $5,000 a month. Then what?
What janitor you know that make goddamn $5,000 a month? You? Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right.
But I'm just saying.
So okay, you put it in a different perspective. Let me think about that. Let me think about that.
I'll make that much.
Because I've dated.
I'll make
Huh?
that. I'll make that much of fucking shit.
But I'm saying I dated a janitor before. Darren was a janitor when I was dating him. Darren was a janitor.
That's funny.
Yeah. So I mean, my thing is, is that where you want to stay at, or do you want to grow? Do you want to level up? Do you want to?
It's
You
a
don't.
pension.
You don't
It's
want.
a pension job.
It's a what?
It's got a pension.
Okay, so if you got a 401k, you got a pension and stuff like that, then you might be good. But at the same time, we talking about generational wealth. So you're gonna take whatever job you work for, and we're gonna build our own janitor service. So then we have people working for us. That's how I think. I'm thinking about this ain't just temporary. This is
So you will stay. So I got a question. This is a good one. Are you a stay at home or are you got to do something?
I'm both. I'm both. I used to be I had to learn. I had to do something. I want my own money. I want to work. Ain't no dude gonna have me sitting at home with his kids and giving me allowance, woo woo. That's the old way of thinking. We don't operate like that no more. So I figure this: whatever man that I meet and however he operates, if he needs me to be a stay-at-home wife, I'm at home, baby. I'll be here when you need me. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm doing whatever you want me to do. But if you need me to work, I can work from home too. They got at home jobs you can work from home. So it's not even about working no more and being outside of the house. You can be at home and work and never leave the house.
Okay, so this is my question for you. I got a question for you. Okay, so you didn't have relationships or some kind of dating, or however. What is the biggest thing that you would say right now that is happening in your dating circles that is like the thing that is like the cutoff, or what is it like? Is it that you just kick it with a person real quick and then you just like, what is the one thing that you see that is like you not good? Is it the connection with the person, or like what is it that you see that's
It's
not
the maturity.
okay?
I'm not meeting men who mentally mature enough to handle a woman like me. They don't know what to do with me.
What do you mean by that? Like what is it? What is it that they say, or you would end up saying that ends up causing y'all to end up splitting?
Okay, I'll give you a prime example. I've been in Alabama. I don't know if you know that, but I've been in Alabama for going on 4 years.
Okay.
Um, Never been with a man sexually here. I don't know what Alabama teen feels like. Um, I've been on like 4 dates. This one particular date, we went on a date. Had great chemistry. Everything was cool. He had an old soul, like he he was younger than me by 2 years, but he had an old soul. So I didn't feel like he was younger than me. You know what I'm saying? He was tall, nice looking, dressed well, knew how to speak. Everything was perfect. We had a great date. The second date is when everything went wrong. We was I mean, like I said, he's a little, he was 34, I think. I'm 37. So we was riding in the car, and he said something along the lines. He looked over to me. He was like, yeah, I got a cougar. I got my cougar over there. And I'm like, why would you call me a cougar? Like that's not cute. So he started smiling. You know what I'm saying? I instantly got an attitude because he didn't know that was a trigger for me. I don't even date guys younger than me. I'm starting to date guys younger than me because I'm like, God damn, everybody who's not younger than me is either married or they got a bunch of kids that I'm not trying to deal with. They got 5 baby mamas and 10 kids. So
Correct.
so
Right.
I'm trying to date young. So anyway, when he said that, I snapped back. I'm like, oh, see, that's why I don't date young dudes now. And
Okay.
he took that and I mean, when I tell you it went south real quick, he was like, "Oh, see, I don't play them games. You need to go get what you want then. I ain't what you want." And this, that, and the third. And I'm like,
So
how can you
y'all call attitudes at the age? That is hilarious.
exactly? He felt insecure because I said I that's why I don't date young guys,
But you
and he
felt
felt like
insecure because he caused you a
exactly, exactly. So I'm like, man, I don't have time to be playing with these.
maturity.
This is yeah, it was immature for him to say that because anytime for one, I'm not even cougar status yet. Like, let's be real, baby. And then I look younger. I look younger than him. But the crazy part about this guy is they either too strong or they not coming in like strong enough. Like that first date he had FaceTime his mom. I met his mom on FaceTime and everything. Yeah, it was weird. I'm like, I think his mama told me to run. I think she was like, run. And I see why she told me to run. Damn, they crazy out here, man.
Mama
Like,
told you.
Yeah, that's
Mama told you to run.
she
yes.
must be face that
That's
mom.
some shit when your mama tell you.
Yeah, he was Luke. And then he did music too, and I actually wanted to work with him on the music side, but he had so much of a guard up. He sounded like King talking about, nah, I stand on business. I stand on business. I'm like, nigga, what? Like, man, the stories that I have, y'all wouldn't even believe half of the stuff I went through. It's really unbelievable, man. Like Then he came back like a month later and apologized and said he wanted to do it, give it another chance and stuff like that. I was like, man, I don't know if I'm willing to do that because I feel like music is coming back when they don't get a chance to hit. I feel like they just be coming back to try to, get it in. Like, oh, I ain't even smashed, man. I gotta hit that. Like, not even knowing all the long shit. I've been down here for 4 years. I ain't had none, and it's like y'all really be messing yourselves up for real. Like, they can't even play their cards right for 6 months.
So what's wrong with the country dudes?
I'm trying to tell you, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with them down here, man. I got another story. I mean, I can tell y'all stories for days, man. That shit weird. They weird down here.
I mean, but you is fucking with niggas that's trying to do music too, though. So that's come on. They got their own little ways of being. So you know how that is.
They got their own little what?
Ways of being. Niggas that wanted, like, I don't know if you've been looking at like the latest people that's been in music or whatever, but it's this one guy, like, he even make his own like clothing and shit. He got this alien fucking face and mask or whatever. It's crazy as hell with these old crazy looking dreads. But he supposed to be this wild ass dude that's on the scene as far as music or whatever. Like this major shit. And I'm like, it's crazy as hell. Like he really getting some kind of trend and following Hive on Instagram or whatever. But like,
what's his name? You know his name?
I cannot think of his name. Just look at you literally just Google alien face black rapper, like, or alien head black rapper, like. You will see him. He got it's crazy. He funny looking as shit. But he making his own music or whatever. He making his own clothes or whatever, all kinds of shit. And he going to different events or whatever, promoting shit. And like it's real weird out here right now as far as in the music space. So
I probably know who the hell is he. Where he from?
I don't know where he from, but he's from Chicago. But he been out there. I don't know. It's crazy. There's a lot of them. They got this white boy, little whatever. He fucking with Krishan.
Oh, I know. I heard him. Yeah.
Little moo or whatever fuck, but he fucking
be like, yeah, I took his lady.
yeah. That
was blue baby.
I'm like, really?
Bro, they got like 85 million views on that shit.
Exactly, you're right. And I'm like, dude, but he been doing. I've been seeing him do like the little interviews and shit, like the little whatever interviews they be doing.
Yeah.
However, so it's like, okay, I see that's like the little trend or whatever. But still, he made a little buzz off that shit.
Man, anybody can be a rapper nowadays. Anybody.
Yeah, anybody, especially if they made fucking Sexy Red one. Oh my god.
Hey.
What you got against Sexy Red, man? Everybody been making all these wild videos about Red. What you got to say?
What you mean? What I got? Look at her. What the hell you talking about? What do she got against herself is the question.
They did that to make us all look bad. That's the only reason why she promoted right now. And I don't understand why we all, as far as black folk, can't see that shit. Like, the only reason why Sexy Red and Sukiana is even out there right now is because they want her out there. Man, we don't want to live. You turn that shit on right now around any grown people, you gonna feel some kind of way. And you already know it. So don't nobody want to listen to that shit. It's been so many times I've heard that shit come on.
They putting it in the kids though. They putting it in the kids.
They're trying to fuck up the kids' heads. And it's fucked up that like I said, like a lot of us don't see it. Like, hey, yo,
they don't see it though. You don't see that. That's the thing. They put people like that and they make them famous so we all can look bad as a whole and we eat it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sad, man. That's why
get your bag, and it's like, that ain't it.
Fucking nigga get his money and it suck his dick, bitch. If you ain't even know I am the rich bitch, you don't understand shit. I suck the funny dick. All that. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Like, man, now come on. I can rap like some hoes, man. Yes, hey, Jay, you better tell him.
She can do it.
Look, I used to rap for fun. I can do all of this shit that they doing. This is nuts. I can really make a song tonight and it'll blow up if I was on that type of tip. But even when I was their age, when I was younger, I still didn't do that type of ratchet music. My ratchet music wasn't even this new ratchet music. Like, it's just a whole new scale of ratchet. Now, if y'all found a female, like I got a girl that I
They
work
done
with.
took Trina. I grew up off Trina and what's the other girl, Kaya? My neck
Lil
and my
Kim,
back.
Lil
That's all
Kim,
I see.
Trina,
They just some hyped up them.
man, these hoes is they
No, but
hey,
see,
Them times.
I hate that they doing that. Like, see, but like, why they can't be respectful with their shit, or why they can't be subliminal like back in like
respectful. That's
Adina
the thing.
Howard was talking about sex through her whole
The
fucking
whole
album,
time.
and
Exactly.
you never really knew that she was talking about sex through her whole fucking album. So it's like, as a kid, you didn't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? You could
Yeah,
listen
you
like,
ain't even know that now on the radio they talking about eating booties
right, just
and
doing shit. So that's, you
like
know,
I be literally listening to the radio and my son be in the car with me and I be like, I'm so glad he ain't asked me what the hell that meant, because it's like I gotta explain some shit to him that he ain't even ready for. Like that type of stuff we didn't have to hear it when we was growing up. We had to sneak and listen to that type of music. We'd go buy the mixtape or you feel me, dub it or something. But we couldn't hear that shit on the radio.
yeah.
And
Nah,
It
this
was
shit
it
crazy.
was
This is why
easier to hide back then. You can't hide nothing from these kids now. They got everything, all
hey,
the technology. It's gonna be a commercial that go by, a TikTok, something that's gonna play that shit.
yeah,
that's
You don't
true.
play it at home, they gonna go to school. They gonna hear it on somebody's phone.
yeah,
It's
it's
true.
over there.
You ain't lying. So it's probably a good thing you ain't got no kids right now, cause man, when I tell you, it's tough raising children in these times, man. It's tough.
Well, I don't want to change. Well, I mean, I kind of am changing the subject. Y'all heard the Andre 3000 album?
I tried to check it out, bro. I listened to like a
I ain't,
couple songs on it.
I ain't heard shit on it yet. I ain't listened to none of it yet.
I ain't heard it. I mean,
That
from what
shit
I've
deep.
heard,
It beat.
well,
Yeah, that shit deep. Like that shit
It's
deep.
deep. Oh, okay, it's deep. Okay.
It's deep. He did that frequency shit and shit. And then if you watch the video, the little one video he got, that it got a whole lot of subliminal messages in there.
Okay. I
man,
ain't,
I ain't watched it. But I heard it was pretty much like an album with no words.
I was
Yeah.
mad as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. I was mad at the motherfucker. I sent that nigga shit on Instagram and everything. Like, bro, why the fuck is you putting out an album with no fucking words? Like, we've been waiting for you for decades for your motherfucking ass to come out with an album. And then you come out with this new shit talking about some I'm 48. What the fuck I'm gonna talk about? Nigga, Lil Wayne is motherfucking damn near the same fucking age. And he
He
still,
said that.
yeah, he was in an interview and he was like,
Yeah, he said he ain't got nothing to talk about.
yeah, he was like, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna talk about at my age, going to the doctor.
Man, I see. I ain't know he said that.
Yeah,
Nah,
he said,
Andre, come on now.
He
You
said he gonna
talking
talk
right
about
now? You
going to
could
the
have said
doctor
this.
get the
right,
ulcer removed. He said what they want to hear about me getting the ulcer removed. What
right.
they
I'm like, bro, like you, like nigga, none of your
Yeah,
other
he
songs
tripping.
talk no goofy shit like that. So what the fuck you talking about?
He tripping on that one. I think he probably wanted to. He probably tricked everybody into sales. Maybe he did lose it though. You know, sometimes people lose. They lose spark. They
Man,
get
that's
it.
what I thought. And then I thought the album was gonna, cause he was gonna come up with some shit and it was gonna have words and like he was just gonna blow everybody's mind or whatever, like Snoop Dogg did with that bullshit ass commercial. But
Snoop Dogg. Hey. Every time I see that goddamn commercial, I bust out laughing because man, I knew it. I
everybody,
think who the fuck I was telling? I was like, dog, he had to stop. If he stopped smoking, it's because of his health. Like Snoop ain't stopped smoking nothing.
yeah, that shit was too funny. Like you ain't heard it right. That's what I'm saying. You ain't heard about this nigga going to the hospital and that, and then Meek Mill's help his dumb ass on there talking about some, yeah, if folk smoke, we all gonna quit smoking. I'm like, nigga, you made all your niggas stupid.
Oh
does
shit.
not ever stop smoking,
But
bro.
that
But all
motherfucker
right,
the
y'all.
next
We've
day
been
had
on
a
here
dog.
for an hour and 24 minutes, man. We gonna get on here another time and do this shit again, brother,
All right,
man.
well, it's been love. It's been love. It's been cool. Appreciate you for having me again. And I don't know what to say about this guest we got, man. That was a surprise right
We're
there.
doing invites, man. We had some viewers, man. We had about 10 viewers at one time. We blowing up, baby.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But all right, y'all, man. Good night, man. Everybody have a good day, man. Be safe out here.
You too.